Scouts podcast. I'm your host, Captain Conan, here with the delightful Daddy Dalton. Say what's up to the kids.
What's up?
What were you saying about your heart right before we got on?
Oh, gosh. I'm just so nervous about my poor heart.
Oh,
because I had
you were
500 milli-vanillis of caffeine today.
Dude, I mean, did you used to crush more than that, though?
Yeah,
on a regular
dude, I
basis?
used to crush 900 a day, but...
Dude, you crushed 900. So how long has it been since you were crushing 900? What age were you?
Years. 7 years. 7 years.
7 years,
7
but like
years.
how long ago since you toned it down?
7 years.
Oh, so it's been 7 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were in your mid-20s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the same for me. Same for me, yeah.
I was crushing them, dude. I was crushing it like it was going out of style.
Dude,
and
a
then,
gram a day didn't matter.
yeah, I was like, whatevs, dude. That's not going to hurt.
Yeah.
I needed that to feel. Just in general.
Dude. Yeah.
Dude, you got a little stampy stamp. What'd you do?
Oh, yeah, dude, because me and the boys went to the trampoline park.
Oh.
The wife is out of town, and me and the boys did what we like to call a little dude date. So we went to the trampoline park, and I showed them what's up, right?
Yeah.
And it's really easy to show them what's up because they're 4 and almost 2 years old.
So you just showed them up.
I showed them up, dude. I was doing flipsies. You know, Henry, he likes to wrestle, so he's getting aggressive with me. I'm easily dodging, dude. Anime style dodging, doing splits over his head, dude.
Yeah.
He couldn't even conceive what was going on.
He
right?
couldn't touch you at all.
I was thrag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just all in my mercy.
Oliver, dude.
Yeah, he was Oliver. He was a real little alien bitch. No, it was good fun though.
Did you throw him in the foam pit and stuff?
Yes. Besides the fact that he shat himself.
Well,
Well, to clarify, it was a shart. It was a shart that didn't make enough of a stink to smell, and so he didn't say anything about it. And I'm getting him ready for bed. It's all crusted up. Oh, crusty shart had to take care of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's your future. That's what you have to prepare for.
Sharts.
Well, I mean, you have to prepare for way worse than that because we're through the potty train. Like he does pretty good. Yeah. Like he's good.
Does he still wear diapers?
Of the time. He wears them at night.
Okay.
We're gonna advance from the nighttime soon, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. So that's what you have to look forward to.
But
so,
no blowouts. So
no blowouts. No.
Good.
The little one, on the other hand, disgusting shats. The disgusting shatta. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is he a Mossad agent and is this chemical warfare?
What are you feeding him?
Dude, honestly, protein.
Good.
A lot of protein. Yeah. We're trying to feed that kid everything. It's probably, honestly, the doctor prescribed chocolate milk. You know what I mean?
Hey, dude, that'll upset anybody's tummy.
Yeah, dude. That'll give you the squirts. All right.
Are you giving him Reed's Dairy chocolate milk?
Sometimes.
Bro, Reed's
Sometimes
Dairy
he gets
milk's freaking good, dude.
Oh, man. Sometimes he gets the cookies and cream Reed's chocolate milk.
Bro.
I guess it's cookies and cream, but yeah.
That's good stuff, dude.
Dude, it's freaking delish.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh.
Dude, I can't even look at a chocolate milk right now. You know what I mean? The calories. Oh, my gosh.
Dude, I'm like gearing up, dude, because I got a road trip coming up, and once I'm on that road trip, dude, Daddy's eating.
Oh.
Daddy's eating, dude. Going on a binger.
I'm excited for you.
And I'm getting snacky foods, dude. I'm already prepping, dude. I found chocolate, sea salt, pistachios. They looked good, so I bought them. I'm probably gonna end up buying a couple of other things for the trip, like Pringles, dude. I'm a Pringle guy, dude. I like sour cream and onion Pringles, dude.
Ooh,
they're good.
I like a Pringle myself. The pizza Pringles
are they good?
The loaded baked potato ones. Also
I bet
good.
that's fantastic.
Oh, it's fantastic. I would like to play a little game.
Oh,
called "Can We Beat the NyQuil?"
Dude, are you sick? Oh, you got
I've been
the
sick,
flu.
yeah.
You got the plague. The worst kind of plague. You got
Well,
bronchitis.
I think what happened is I think I got I got a viral thing,
Huh?
which was some congestion. Bottoms up.
2 shots, dude.
2 shots. I don't feel 1 shot. I don't feel squat.
Really? Do you feel
Yeah,
squat with
but
2?
yes. But
Really?
I'm a pretty intense metabolizer of most things that would be liver
Yeah.
based. And so there's some Tylenol in this, some dextromethorphan HBR, and some doxylamine succinate.
Succinate? Well,
Yeah. So what happened was got a little virus. Virus almost went away. It was almost completely gone. My kids get it,
uh-huh.
give it back to me,
Nice.
bacterial infection,
Weak. I'm
bronchitis
just
because of
kidding.
the fluid.
Dude, that
Dude,
sucks.
the thing about kids is they get you sick.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's unfortunate.
I
Yeah.
believe it, dude. Dude,
It's like there's stuff that like gets adults sick, and then there's stuff that gets the kids sick, and then it just cross pollinates.
my nephew just texted me.
Dude, by the way, were you saying that you were watching Darth Maul with your nephew? The Darth Maul show?
I don't think so. No.
Dude,
Is it good?
started it. It's actually pretty good.
Is it live action?
No, it's animated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude.
it's like animated akin to the Clone Wars.
Okay, okay.
Started with the boys on May the 4th. Had to celebrate. No, that's not true. On May the 4th, we watched Empire Strikes Back. And then on May the 5th, Revenge of the 5th,
Okay, okay.
we watched the Darth Maul series, episode 1.
I love it,
So,
dude.
yeah, dude, we've got tradish over here. Not a big
Okay.
deal. We're a Star Wars household. Now, this is the thing. We watched Empire Strikes Back,
Mm-hmm.
and Big Man, right? He's 4.5.
Yeah, yeah.
He knows the characters. He knows who Yoda is. He knows who Darth Vader is. But he did not know that Luke was the son of Darth Vader. So when that occurred, he reacted in live real time to the knowledge.
Really?
And that was delicious.
How do you react?
He's like,
You should have
"What?
recorded it.
That's his dad? Yeah, I got just right after it. I was like realizing as this happened, I should have recorded it. Yeah,
Bummer.
I know.
But he was like blown away by it then.
Yeah, he was like, his dad? Darth Vader's his dad? I was like, yeah.
He like
Pretty
he
crazy.
doesn't have a good dad like you.
He thinks Darth Vader's cool.
Oh, okay.
When it's so funny, like he will always tell us, like after we watch a movie, who is what character, right?
Okay.
And he say, I'm Darth Vader. I'm like, oh, okay. So he doesn't want to be Luke. He wants to be Darth Vader,
dude.
Which is pretty sick.
I knew I liked him.
I'm kind of proud of him for that.
I'm
to be honest,
proud, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Sith for the win, dude.
Yeah, and then Calvin, of course, wants to be Yoda, so that's fine.
That's fair. Yoda's cool too.
Enough. Yeah, and Calvin's little, just like Yoda.
Yeah, it makes sense. He's like little, he's bite-sized.
Bite-sized, dude. Bite-sized. So what you been up to, dude? What's new in your domain?
Just stressing about caffeine intakes, bro. I did a sauna sesh. I did a cardio and then sauna sesh, and then drank like half of a can of energy drink, and I'm like, I'm feeling my arm pains. My left arm feels painful, but.
So when you say your arm, is it like distending from the shoulder or what?
Dude, honestly, it feels like it's here and then it feels here. And I think ultimately what it comes down to is I also kind of have shoulder problems. And I think it's that.
Yeah. And it's probably on some level of psychosomatic.
For
like
sure.
When you
dude.
focus on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because as I was saying before the pod, the most ironic thing about your heart is one of the worst things you can do for your heart is to worry about your heart.
Yep. It's true.
Yeah.
Dude. So we started talking about caffeine and my unhealthy intake today. Which I did so that the kids would be excited.
It's marginal, though.
I know. It's actually not that bad, dude. Like, I feel like, actually, because they say don't go over 400, but I'm like, 500's okay for me because I'm a big boy.
Yeah, you're a big boy.
Like, I'm bigger than the average human, and that's for averages, dude.
Yeah, if you're honestly wanting to know how it affects you, then you should get a blood pressure cuff.
Yeah, I
and you
have
should
one.
check it.
Should we check it
So,
now?
I mean, when you're at rest,
I've been at
right? When
rest
you're
though,
calm.
right?
I mean, have you been at rest? It
I don't
takes
know.
like 10. It's like 15 minutes at
15?
rest. 15.
I'm gonna live in
And that's
ignorance.
why all the practitioners that will like read your blood pressure immediately after you walked in, you're standing and you're walking around. It doesn't make sense.
Bro, what's healthy blood pressure?
For systolic or dystolic?
I don't know what that means.
Usually if you're like sub 80, sub 130, that you're probably good. Oh no.
Dude, let's just try it out.
So, less than 120 over 80. And that's the systolic over the dystolic.
Dude, you were talking about how you got the plague. Did you hear about the cruise ship?
Dude, I did hear about the cruise ship. It's like Havana virus or whatever.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Have you?
First of all, no. But it always reminds me of, like, I don't know if you remember watching documentaries about this in school, but like the Africa virus,
The
that like
Ebola virus.
the Ebola virus,
Yeah,
that
I remember.
monkeys gave to humans or whatever, and people were just dying, dude.
Yeah,
And
it's terrifying.
dude, that is a scarring thing to show young children.
Why did we watch that?
I don't
They
know,
acted like it
because
was such a problem.
yeah, and then you would every couple of years you would have like a scare, like there's this virus, and there's been an instance of it here, and I feel like I need to go back and do research to learn the actual truth, because I wonder if some of that was fugazi, dude. I really wonder.
You really think it was? Bro, does this plug into this? I'm confused. It is not plugging in. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah,
Insert
dude.
it.
They made it sound like the Ebola virus.
You gotta have. There's an artery marker, and you gotta have it over the vein. You know what I'm talking about? See, no, where the cord's coming down. There's a red thing. See that red thing? You gotta have that over the artery.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Look at me, dude. I'm doing it. I'm a doctor.
You're doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent.
Error. I aired it out.
You're gonna have to have your arm almost at chest height. So if you can recline a little bit and have your arm almost at chest height with your palm up.
Palm up, dog. What's that?
My son is crying for his mother, but he's gonna have to deal with it because his mom's not in town. He's a small child, dude. He wants his mom. I get it. Mom's not here. You're a big boy. Well, he's 1.5 years old, so he's almost 2.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. The problem is it's getting lighter and lighter at the time they go to bed. And
Dude, but it's also getting lighter the earlier we wake up.
Hey, you need to breathe slow.
Sorry.
Into the nose, out through the mouth. Into the nose.
Bro, this bitch keeps airing out.
Hey. Calm
You're
down.
right. You're right. Calm.
You're going to throw off the reading. I'm telling you, you need to do this at rest.
Bro, I'm so rested
give yourself,
right now.
Yeah, but are you stressed out?
Always, dude. What did I do wrong here, dude? I'm screwing this thing up somehow. I plugged it in the only hole. There's only one hole.
Did you insert it deep enough into the hole?
It's pretty deep, dude. It started working, and then I stopped it somehow.
Yeah, you might need to zero it out and have it restart. Hold the start-stop button. Coincidentally, I have mine right here.
Really? Are you going to do yours too?
No. Yeah. So the ideal way to test this, right?
Yeah.
If you can put it next to your bed, and you can kind of just wake up real leisurely in the morning.
Dude, I wake up violently.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you. Oh, in a cold sweat, dude, from all those zombies you were fighting in your sleep.
Bro, I love zombie dreams, dude. They're some of the best dreams I've ever had. I had one recently, dude, and it was fantastic.
Well, I'm so happy for you and your zombie dreams. Anyways, you calmly wake up, all right,
Uh-huh.
and then you kind of set yourself up. You put the cuff on. You relax. After you put the cuff on, I would even wait another minute because the jostling around, putting the cuff on, that's also gonna amp you up. And then you start it. It's gonna go. It's gonna do its thing. It's gonna inflate. It's gonna deflate.
Fuck this, dude.
Yeah,
Bitch
you might
ain't
have to do it
working.
later. And sometimes the cord gets twisted, and so the pressure inflator
Kids
gets
don't want to know about my
kinked.
blood pressure anyways.
But yeah, it's very good. Dude, I have all sorts of medical devices, and people are like, "Why do you have those?"
Do you have a
And I'm like,
stethoscope?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
What do you do with it? Do you listen
yeah.
to yourself?
Mostly I use it for my kids,
Oh,
but yeah.
what do you like? Do you just make them cough and stuff?
No, I just
Tell if they have a respiratory infection?
yeah, you just listen to various parts to make sure that respiratory infections aren't developing.
Okay,
So
okay. Dude,
bronchial infections.
how much of that cruise ship thing did you watch?
Yeah, I just saw one video. Dude, the first thing I saw was some video from a guy being like, the story's going around. You just need to keep in mind that we're people too.
Dude, did you like lose respect for that guy?
Yeah, I was like, dude, what do you mean? You're concerned about the public image of what's going on with you right now?
He's like, we just want to feel safe. And it's like, guy, what are you asking for? You want to get off the ship?
What is this video gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hilarious because he's like, we're not just a headline, we're real people. And it's like, isn't every headline of real people? Like, oh, dude, I thought that Gaza was just fake. My bad. Oh, I didn't realize we were looking at real people.
Oh, yeah. I apologize for making memes about real people.
Dude, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Golly,
That's
dude.
so funny, dude.
Wait, hold on. Donald Trump's a real guy?
What are the details about it that you found fascinating about that virus?
I mean, dude, it's a respiratory virus. Like, I didn't find anything particularly interesting. When they said, because it was going from South America to Africa, I thought initially it was going to be an Ebola virus thing. Like, I thought that's what it was, and I was like,
that's when we've been taught to fear.
Yeah, dude, because Ebola is terrifying, dude. They're like, oh, it'll kill you in 24 hours. There's no cure. Weirdly enough, apparently the one doctor from the U.S. that got it, he got the cure. So, kind of weird. Kind of weird that that's the thing.
Kind of weird, dude.
Also, I don't know, dude. Seems like he wasn't following proper safety protocols if he caught it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taking risks and then getting on planes back to the U.S.
I don't want to say you were doing gay stuff if you caught it, but maybe you're doing gay stuff.
But, like, how else did you get it? You know what I mean? Also, how do you treat people with Ebola? Because, like, that's also a little bit confusing if you think about it. Because, like, he volunteered.
I feel if we do some research about it now, we're going to be like, oh, it's not what I thought it was.
You think?
I don't know. Let me just freaking
dude, Google it while I'm ranting, dude. Because it doesn't make sense that U.S. doctors, because this is the picture they paint for you, right? They're like, oh, it's like a 95% casualty, like, death rate. It kills you in 24 hours, and there's no cure. And so it's like, then why are we sending doctors to deal with this? Because there's no cure. Unless they're studying it to get a cure, right? But that's different. I also don't think you need to be in the field for that. Seems like an unsanitary thing. Like, you need there's like a certain level of safety in a building that you would need in order to safely study that virus. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure.
But, like,
okay, my question for you is this.
Okay, tell me. Ask me.
So I gave it some questions, right?
Uh-huh.
How does one contract the Ebola virus? What are the symptoms?
I know how.
What are the death rates? And, well, first of all, you get it wrong, you have to kill yourself.
Hold on, do I
You
have to get
get it
all?
wrong, you have to kill yourself. No, you can just do it. You can pick one. You can pick one.
Okay, transfer.
Okay, the transmission. How is it transmitted?
Bodily fluids.
Ooh, okay.
It's not airborne. Fun fact, though. Fun fact. The Soviets tried to make it airborne and tried to weaponize it.
Well, I'm gonna double check you on that. Okay,
Look it up,
sure,
dude.
for sure.
Look it up.
I will look it up.
And if I'm right, you have to kill yourself.
No.
Just kidding.
No. I dish out the you have to kill yourselves around here. You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
look it up right now.
Okay, Ebola virus, also called Ebola disease or Ebola hemorrhagic fever, is a rare but severe viral illness caused by Ebola viruses. Okay, yada, yada, yada. It is not airborne and requires direct contact for transmission. Information below comes primarily from the WHO. Well, I don't really trust the WHO, the World Health Organization.
Oh.
And the U.S. Centers for Disease Control. Ebola spreads in two main ways, from animals to humans. Zoonotic, fun word. I'm gonna use that word now. I'm gonna whip that out in common parlance. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's quite zoonotic actually. Through contact with blood, secretions, organs, or other bodily fluids of infected wild animals. Boom. Okay.
Wait, so what wild animals can get it?
Okay, there's a list. You ready?
Yeah.
Fruit bats,
Interesting.
chimpanzees, gorillas, monkeys, forest antelope, porcupines.
Basically any mammal that exists over there.
It seems to be largely mammalian.
What are the symptoms in animals?
Are antelopes
does it say?
mammals? I guess they are.
Yeah.
Porcupines are animals? Okay, gotcha.
Mammals?
Okay. Mammals.
They are definitely animals, yes.
Are they? Are they zoonotic?
And mammals.
Okay, and then from human to human, direct contact, broken skin, mucous membranes, with blood or body fluids. Okay.
Yes, the Soviet Union investigated weaponizing the Ebola virus as part of its extensive Cold War biological weapons program. Soviet scientists cultivated Ebola and explored combining it with other viruses in the 1980s and 90s, although they ultimately found it to be a poor candidate for or difficult to stabilize as a weapon.
Wow. Okay, key facts. A person cannot spread Ebola until symptoms appear. The virus remains infectious in the body, including semen, for weeks after recovery in some cases.
Weeks?
Incubation period is typically 2 to 21 days.
Ooh, bro.
It is not spread through casual contact. Let's see. Death rates. Average case fatality rate is around 50%. That's pretty high.
It's lower than I thought it would be, though.
That's pretty high. I don't know. That's higher than I thought it would be.
I thought it was like, bro, they made it sound like 9 out of 10 people died.
Well, listen to this. It says rates have varied from 25% to 90% across past outbreaks, depending on the virus species.
Oh, geez.
Age, overall health, and access to supportive care. So it seems like some of the common geographic distributions are in sub-Saharan Africa, where sporadic outbreaks occurred in rural areas where they were like really touching the dead and dealing with the dead. And that just caused a lot of spread. So,
dude, it seems like countries like Africa have like these crazy diseases that just like come out of the wild.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole world until like basic sanitation. You know what I mean?
Yes, but Ebola's a pretty big one.
It's you know what I mean? That is a big one.
And it's not
dude, influenza was murking people in the early days.
I get that. But and I get the plague, but it seems like, oh, okay, I'll just stop touching yucky things. You know what I mean? But in Africa, it's like, oh no, you can get it from an antelope, you get it from a porcupine, you can get it from basically anything that's in the jungle / desert / forest / whatever they got there.
Right.
And it's like, How do you know that the animals got it? Like, do you just have to overcook all your meats?
I mean, great question.
Like, what are the animal symptoms for Ebola?
Yeah, it has some animal symptoms, but you would just it would be like a feverish animal.
Well, I
And
mean,
you shouldn't and you shouldn't do just dead animals, right? Dead animal, like they would said that some people were eating just dead animals they found.
oh, screw that. Yeah, okay.
Hey, food's food
Animals,
in
particularly
some
non-human
cases.
primates, pigs. Ebola causes severe and often fatal.
Are pigs mammals?
Yes.
Wow, dude, look at you knowing the genus and the species.
Symptoms are similar to humans, featuring high fever, severe weakness, vomiting, diarrhea, and external slash internal bleeding. Okay. While
Doesn't
bats
sound
are a
very
natural
cute.
reservoir and show no
Doesn't
signs
sound
of
like you're
infection.
gonna be really cute when you got Ebola. Sounds
No,
like you're
dude,
gonna
don't
be.
your like eyes bleed?
I mean, I feel like that was the common image associated with it. But maybe it's just feverish, and that was kind of like, I don't know. But dude, there's another pandemic we should talk about. That's the
Is it
mind goblins.
what?
The mind goblins.
I thought you were going to talk about mogging, but what are mind goblins?
Mind goblin these nuts.
My gosh.
Oh,
Dang it!
dude!
Dang it!
Yeah!
No!
Yeah!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dang it!
No, there is actually a goblin pandemic, but it's not what you think.
Is it
April
ugly
twenty
people?
ninth. No. April 29th, ChatGPT, OpenAI, released an article.
What
And
did it
the
say?
article is where the goblins came from. Now, you may not know this, but if you're in the know, like me, you know that for some reason, over time, the models have begun to talk increasingly about goblins. All right. And not just goblins. It says
Wait, like AI models for some reason talk more
AI.
and more about
Yes.
goblins?
Yes.
Really?
Starting with GPT 5.1, our models begin developing a strange habit. They increasingly mention goblins, gremlins, and other creatures in their metaphors. Unlike model bugs that show up through tanking an eval or spiking a training metric and point back to a specific change, this one crept in subtly. A single little goblin in an answer could be harmless, even charming. Across model generations, though, the habit became hard to miss. The goblins kept multiplying, and we needed to figure out where they came from. The goblins. So, essentially, what it came down to is they more or less were just if you know what a neural net is and how this machine learning and the training works, features that are praised, right? There, it's a reward incentive model. So if you
Right.
say, "Hey, I like this response," then boom, it gets
More of that type of response.
yes. It gets a larger weight in the model's learning epoch. And so what happened over time is they
Epoch,
accidentally
great word.
yes. Uh the nerds who are the ones
They
reviewing
just
these models,
they love the
they're
goblins,
like,
dude.
"Hey, what a clever little goblin metaphor." And they particularly had this nerdy personality mode, and it was doing it more in that. But this was
I
so
kind of like
prevalent.
that.
Yeah, this was so prevalent that it was even doing it in the instances of like when if you asked it to generate ASCII art, which is a fun thing you can do with these models, by the way. Uh, he asked for a unicorn in ASCII art, but it gave him what looks like a goblin, just with like a little horn thing over its head.
That does look like a
So
goblin.
funny. Yeah, but it increased quite a bit, and yeah,
Nerdy.
nerdy.
Yeah, because it's all nerdy people using it, bro.
Yep, yep. And
That's why.
especially so there was some personality prototypes that they were doing, and in the nerdy prototype, it was up 3,881%.
Of course.
So funny.
Because that's
But
its
yeah,
most sample.
it was up largely across most models, but yeah, most personality
Its
types.
most sample size is nerdy, dude. They're like, oh, hello,
Yep.
hello there, princess. I would like to fight goblins for you.
Yeah, it's pretty sick though. So goblins,
Goblins, dude. Do you think that
goblins,
goblins are what the U.S. government's gonna release in the UFO files?
dude. I don't know, and I just hope they actually release some shit. I don't even care if it's a distraction at this point. You know what I mean?
It seems like it is, dude. Did you hear about the apparently some government officials called together a bunch of prominent pastors and was in Tennessee and was like, "Hey, we might release some stuff that's gonna be upsetting." Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about that. No,
It seems weird to me. And they also, from what I understand, didn't
seems dumb.
it's yeah, they didn't explain who these government officials are. And it just seemed like this whole it's like, what do we it seems like a lot of hullabaloo for something that, one, we don't have. Two, when have we ever released something of any sort of significance when it comes to UFO files, dude? The coolest thing that they've released when it comes to UFO files is that meeting when Congress was like, "Hey, what was that thing that we shot the missile at and it just bounced off?" And everyone's like, "I don't know. No idea. Does anybody
Yeah,
know? Raise your hands if you know."
or
Okay,
the
nobody
Navy
knows.
admiral testifying about the Tic Tacs, and even that was just like, we don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, we have this phenomenon that we often see, and that's it." Not that
I just want it to be real. You know?
apparently there's rumors that they're gonna release biological for not release but essentially state that we've found beings of some kind.
Oh, dude, what if they're hot?
Bro, what if they're
What if
elves or something?
Yeah, what if they're super hot?
What if they're not?
Okay, well let's just start with if they're hot. Okay,
I think, oh, hold on, let's start with
what if
percentage.
they're hot?
Do you think they're a higher percentage that they're hot or higher percentage that they're not?
I mean, I'm gonna guess that attraction is a species centric thing, and so there's not a high percentage chance that whatever differentiations they have from us make them more attractive, right? I'm gonna say the likelihood is that they're less. But come with me on a journey that they're like hot Viltrumites.
Dude, here's the thing. If they were like hot Viltrumites,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Think
But
about
then,
this. Lady Viltrumite,
right,
right?
right.
She
I'm
decides
going
she
with you
wants
on
to
this
mate
journey.
she wants to mate with you.
Okay.
She will even comply to your religion. Lady Viltrumite.
And is she strong like a Viltrumite?
She's real strong.
Then I
She's
have to say yes because I'm afraid
she's
she'll pop my head like a cork, dude.
she's real strong.
Am I stronger than her?
Nah.
Okay, she's
Nah.
like a Viltrumite strength.
Sure.
Yeah, dude, I have to let her
Oh,
bear my children.
oh no, I have to.
I would have to,
Oh,
bro.
oh no.
And then for the rest of my life, I'd be like, my wife could beat up you and all
That'd be
your
pretty
friends.
sick. That'd be pretty sick.
I would make my wife fight Ben.
Ah, that'd be so funny.
I'd be like, "Hey, honey, will you give him noogies for me?" I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that, Ben.
Noogie him, dude.
That
Noogie
because
him in the
I'd be too
face.
worried, dude. She gives noogies too hard. He no longer has got a head.
Okay, what if it's just that she's hot, right? And she's an advanced alien, and she's like, I've traveled the galaxy, and I've never met anyone like you. The
I'd be
one,
like,
the one they call Double Barrel.
I'd be like, you have to take me on a date first, lady.
She's like, I will take you on a date. Come to my ship. I will show you what no mortal man has ever seen.
I would totally go on the ship, dude. You think I wouldn't?
Did you definitely go on the ship? Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
I'd be like, what kind of space food you got? Is it delicious or is it gross?
Mm.
And they'd probably
So,
be sick, dude. It'd be like, here, put this
yeah.
helmet on. It will make you whatever you're craving, even if you don't know you're craving it.
Whoa.
Right?
What if it's gay stuff?
It's food, though.
Yeah, but what if it's like intrusive thought, and
Just
then the
a
helmet,
just a
the
wiener
helmet
comes
just,
out.
you know, it's
It
like
only makes
a mind-centric
hot
thing.
dogs and meatballs.
It's like a mind-centric thing, and they're advanced aliens, right? So obviously they have control of their mind, but not us, dude. We're just distractible, social media, dopaminergic, right? And so we're like, oh yeah, pizza, and then they're like, all of a sudden, pickle, hot dog, and they're just bouncing
Cucumber,
off your face.
banana.
Oh man, harness it. He's like, oh, it's stuck in my throat.
Why does this hot dog have 2 hot dogs in one bun? What is going on? Oh my gosh.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, so thanks for going with me on that journey. You know, if they were hot, that'd be pretty cool. I feel like they could be like freaking Earth influencers, and they'd probably be in some way worshipped if they were hot.
For sure, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess like
I
there's
would
a small subset, regardless, that would worship them. You know?
regardless, yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. They could be horribly ugly, but if they came from space, people would be like, I'll believe whatever that thing says. Some people would be. Yeah, absolutely. And then
For
there'd be
sure.
the sect that does the opposite. They're like, that guy's a liar. He comes from space, dude, not even one of us.
He's the Antichrist. He's the Antichrist.
Which here's the thing, dude. Would it be such a bad thing if all of Earth united to hate aliens?
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you subscribe to CIA documentation of Project Bluebeam, that's the exact mechanism they want to use to control you, to unite you against a common foe.
Wouldn't be the worst thing, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a post 9/11. Like, things are pretty chill because everyone's like, dude, we're going to take those towel heads down.
Yeah.
Dude,
Except it'd be like,
Toby Keith, dude, we'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way.
yeah. See, dude,
Except
but then
it's like some Independence Day type shit. You know what I mean?
but it would be against like, oh, you're saying we're gonna go invade Mars? Yeah, done. Don't care.
Donsky's did, yeah.
Don't care at all, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen Devil May Cry? Like it's an anime on Netflix.
No. Is it good?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Sort of similar thing, but with demons. They unite against demons, bro. But apparently season 2 comes out next week.
I am deeper into Demon Slayer, and I see what you're talking about.
Bro.
That you kind of went on around last week when you were like, dude, it just like it's a very the character is very altruistic.
Yes.
And
it's good for kids,
you know, it's a part of an honor culture, you know, and so it's very much like there's one quote that's like, as the oldest child, it's my duty to protect the family. Like, or, you know, things like that.
I kind of like it, dude. I'm not opposed.
Hey, I think it's pretty decent. It's a little, you know, exaggerative in ways that I find annoying. Like the character maturation doesn't happen as much, right? Because he just maintains that altruism. It's not like you have freaking like whiny Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan, and then he becomes essentially like a psycho, you know?
Yeah, he becomes stoic for all of one season and then goes right back to being a complete bitch.
Yeah, but then you just see what a psychopath really is. It's like a little whiny bee.
Dude, can we just for a second, like completely off any topic.
Okay.
Can we just for a second, I just want to like touch on the fact that Attack on Titan was one of the biggest letdowns with how it ended. And also makes no sense. Doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't want you to be offended by this. There's hardly an anime that makes sense. Like
fair,
all of it, they're playing fast and loose with the world development, with the narratives, with the character arc. It is just fast and loose all the way.
Felt like Attack on Titan,
with the sole exception of Satoru Gojo.
Yes, but of course,
yeah.
I felt like this is the problem with it, dude. Is
Yeah,
it with Attack on Titan? It seemed like they actually cultivated the world pretty carefully.
it was pretty good. Yeah.
It was carefully cultivated. They really controlled what you know about the perceived world, and that slowly expanded and encompassed to the point where you're like, they had all of this in mind. This all makes sense. And then they like didn't know what to do with the ending, so they're like, yeah, let's just have them do this.
Dude, what about the whole thing with the Attack Titan being like essentially a means of time travel? What?
Yeah, it makes
Why?
no sense.
And why that one and not any of the other ones?
I
And then
still
you're
don't
like, oh, the
understand that.
founding Titan, like, yeah. So
And then
again,
how does it all get resolved? By somebody just talking to a mirror and being like, hey,
like,
are
hey,
you okay?
it'd be really sick is if you just like fuck shit up, you know?
Hey, let's do the thing that we haven't been doing. Can we do that? How about we just. And it's like, oh, that just fixed it. 1,000 years of this craziness. And like all of a sudden, dude, it just doesn't make sense to me. It bothers me. Apparently, there's rumors that there's going to be like an Attack on Titan 2 where like Aaron didn't die or he died, but like the parasite thing in his head, like attaches to somebody else and basically starts the process over.
Holy. Well, I'm all for a continuation of the world. That'd be cool.
I am too, but the ending of it where Aaron's like, I had to do the rumbling and kill 80% of the planet. It's like, why? I don't understand why you had to do that.
Yeah.
You ran
I
the
think
numbers. You crunched the numbers, and
he
that's the
crunched the
best
numbers, dude.
outcome.
Do you know who his quant is? His quant?
Dude, were we talking about quant?
No.
Dude, no. I had a coworker this week who's like, "This is
He's
my
my
quant."
quant.
Yeah,
This is my quant.
bro. He literally said the
It's
same
from The
quote.
Big Short. Have you seen that?
He said it was from something different.
It's from The Big Short, and it's Ryan Gosling's character, and he's talking to a room full
He
of
did say it
board
was from
directors,
Ryan Gosling.
and yeah, and one of the board people is like Steve Carell's character, and he's like, "Are you sure about this? Are you sure about the numbers?" And then Ryan Gosling's like, "This is my quant." Your what? He's like, my quant, my quantitative. What do you notice about him? You're like,
He's
well,
Asian.
that's kind of racist. He's Asian. Doesn't speak a lick of English. He won a math competition in China.
First place, and then I guess,
and then there's a little sidebar where the kid's like, my name's actually so and so. He just likes to say this because it makes me sound more legit, and I can speak English, and I got second place in that math competition.
yeah, dude, I thought that was so funny.
No, that movie's got some great quotable lines.
That's awesome. It's called the what? The Big what?
The Big Short.
The Big Short. Okay,
I'm pretty sure it's called The Big Short. It's about the housing crisis.
Speaking of terrible endings, I mean, Stranger Things gets not even an honorable mention, just like maybe like a dishonorable mention.
Dude, yeah, I mean it's rough, dude.
Endings of shows are just so disappointing anymore. It just seems. Well, what's a good ending? You ever seen a good ending of a show? Can you picture one in your mind's eye?
Star Wars. I'm just kidding.
Kind of.
It was until like they freaking ruined it, I mean, the end of Star Wars, right? And if we're talking about, the prequels are the prequels, and then you have the original trilogy, right? That ending is great, right? Now, if you include the sequels, they messed it up. They messed it up, right? Because then all of a sudden Luke is like, "Oh, I have to kill my nephew because I had a vision or whatever," and then he pushes him to the dark side, whatever. It makes no sense. It completely destroys the character. Anyways, and you know what also is destroying of character?
Han Solo turns into a complete loser.
Yeah, that's him too. All right, listen to this, dude. The rise of the Manosphere divorce. Meet the women ditching their Joe Rogan and clavicular influenced husbands. Are you ready for this delicious article, dude.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
This tasty treat of an article.
This sweet treat.
First of all, I hate the gender war. I hate it.
Yeah.
Because it's all on social media. It's not real. It's not
Right.
real. And if it's real to you, you're on social media too much. That's it. That's it, right? Now, some funny things. From toxic masculinity podcast to divorce court, Manosphere ideologies are leaving a trail of broken marriages, according to legal experts. Who? Which legal experts? What are you saying?
You talking about divorce attorneys who profit off of divorce?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. When Annie Kim's then husband made an off-color comment about how changing diapers was a woman's job, she thought he was joking. But it was just the tip of the iceberg, dude.
Oh, man.
Oh, don't make a joke about diaper changing being a woman's job, dude.
Oh, bro. Hold on, dude. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. That means poor Kim is in for a world of pain.
Poor Annie Kim. All right.
Emotional pain.
So, at the time, Kim, 33, was working as a travel nurse, picking up long shifts during COVID and supporting her ex during his doctor's residency in Los Angeles. First of all, residencies are paid a lot of the time. Some of them are not.
They're paid, but they're not paid well. And
Okay,
and
but
like residencies, I don't know why they do this, but they're terrible, dude. It's basically like free labor for the hospitals and stuff.
so it sounds like they're just both working, though.
It sounds like they're both probably working a lot. But I feel
Yeah.
like a travel nurse probably is overworked. And without question, doctors in residencies are overworked for sure. I've spoken to my buddy about this extensively, and because it seems so stupid. Like the process of a residency, it makes no sense at all.
For sure. But as she got busier with work, she alleged that misogynistic comments about her appearance, how wives belong in the kitchen, how lucky Kim was to be with him, mounted. It was such a huge switch in his character, she said. Okay, this is really... Love this picture, right? She's like, hey, here's a picture that doesn't have his face in it. Annie Kim and her
happier
ex...
times.
Yeah, happier times in 2021. All right, pretty sick. So this is where it gets juicy, okay?
Okay.
She believed that his alleged change in behavior stemmed from a period of career uncertainty and from his consumption of male-centric podcasts like the Joe Rogan Experience. She alleges during this time, he also began investing more in his appearance, buying grooming kits, styling his hair, dieting, and running.
What a piece of shit.
Dude, he's going downhill. First of all, he cares about his appearance.
Shouldn't be swearing.
I mean, I've swear several times.
Okay. So he's putting forth effort. I mean, that doesn't seem like a bad thing.
The Joe Rogan Experience is the #1 podcast of all time.
Yeah, it also... Would you consider it to be like, I don't know, male-centric? Because I don't feel like it actually... Like, they talk about a lot of male...
I'm sure it's a higher percentage of male listeners than female listeners, but I think podcasts in general are higher male listeners than female listeners.
Yeah, and I mean, Joe Rogan is a guy talking about like a lot of guy things, but like as far as
He's
like
a guy.
as far as like what I would consider like misogynistic, I wouldn't put Joe Rogan Experience in that category.
No,
but
absolutely not.
Maybe I'm completely brainwashed. Hold on, are we done with the article? This was getting juicy.
No, we're still going there. I just want people to see our faces as we discuss.
Oh, okay.
It's getting juicy. Yeah, no, but the Joe Rogan Experience, first of all, when I hear someone say that someone listening to the Joe Rogan Experience is a red flag, I'm like, I don't think you've ever listened to an episode.
Yeah.
You know? Because some of them are just like most of them are just him interviewing random people, and you know, it's like he interviews a doctor, he interviews a scientist, he interviews someone who hunts in the backwoods or whatever, right?
He interviews people who are experts in their field.
Yeah.
That's like all he does. And like sometimes it's like comedians that are, and he's a comedian, and they're just like joking around, having fun, talking about random guy things. And sometimes they have doctors on and they're talking about actual medical things.
Yeah. Yeah. He has experts in the field. And sometimes he has doctors debate doctors, you
And
know?
sometimes he has the president of the United States on.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's had political people from both sides of the aisle too, and people don't even know that. Eventually things started to reach a breaking point, okay, Dalton? And after only 2 years of marriage, Kim asked for a divorce. So she asked for a divorce.
Do they have kids? I'm confused by this.
Nope.
Okay, so the diaper
He was
comments.
buying the grooming kits, dude. He was styling his hair, he was dieting, he was running.
He's running.
You know, you don't want your guy to care about his
Run.
appearance at all.
To
Yeah.
be fair, I also think that running is not a masculine thing. So
To be fair,
I don't blame Kim.
Dalton also doesn't like grooming kits.
Yeah, or running. So
Yeah. Kim asked for a divorce, to which she claims he said in a condescending tone, "I'm a white surgeon. You're really gonna leave me?" First of all, banger, right? I don't know
I
what
mean,
tone he said that in, but pretty funny. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then she says he wanted a wife to take care of him, which is wrong. You shouldn't want that. Do you want a wife to take care of you, dude?
Yeah.
You want her to be your mommy?
Well, I don't know about mommy, but if I'm gonna
What,
be
what about
daddy,
you? Yeah, yeah. What about to
then
have
mommy and daddy
mommy
are gonna take care
milkers?
of each other, right?
Yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. He would say things like, "You should be cooking. I don't understand why you're getting takeout." Now that could be taken several ways. You could take that as, "Hey, you need to cook for us," or you could take that as, "Hey, I care about you. You're eating out a lot. It's not healthy."
Yeah, and it could be either way, right?
Could be either way. Um,
I could see how
she
that
would
would be like
say,
annoying if you're working full time.
"Yeah, you know what? You know what I get the gist from this thing? These people were living separate lives,
Right.
and when they were together, it was just like, you know, they realized, oh, we're actually not interested in the same things because we haven't invested in each other's lives. We've only invested in our own lives continually." So, all right.
It seems like, yeah,
So
two
guess
people who
what?
want two different things.
The Post reached out to Kim's ex for comment, but he only responded to say he wished her well in her pursuits. Sounds like a real dirtbag, to be honest. Wishing her well in her pursuits. And then you get a nice little pic here, dude. Get a nice little pic of Annie Kim today posing at her LA home, free from her Manosphere affected husband.
I hope she's happy, man.
I hope she's happy too. But to put this all on like this quote unquote Manosphere and say it's Joe Rogan's fault, dude, I'm like, what the heck?
The guy sounds like he's a decent enough fellow. I don't know, dude. She doesn't seem like she's like a negative person by any means. Like, but I don't know, dude. Whatever. I don't know. I feel like there could have been. We're only getting like
It also, yeah, the rest of the article goes into like essentially like looping in tons of different things and calling it the Manosphere. The fact that you called Joe Rogan the Manosphere, and then they talk about Sneeko, who's like this streamer who just says crazy stuff, and he's like anti-Semitic or whatever, and he converted to Islam, and then
all right.
there's this Louis Theroux documentary, Inside the Manosphere, And then Myron Gaines, who's this guy on the Fresh and Fit podcast. It's like, and then what's his butt?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. So they loop in all these things together, and it's like, yo, it seems like you're trying to just loop a bunch of things in together with the bad stuff, right? Because Joe Rogan is not the same thing as these guys. Then
Not even
then
close.
it's just the comments that they're attributing to the Manosphere. Like, while the content varies in extremity, the effect is often the same. The shift doesn't always announce itself. Instead, divorce attorneys involved in Manosphere influence breakups told the Post that it often begins more subtly. No one is saying, I've been influenced by the Manosphere, Sexton pointed out. They're often saying, often to their wives, I want respect, or we don't share the same values anymore. And that's the Manosphere, dude. If men want respect, if they request respect, or they're saying, hey, we don't share the same values, it's because of the Manosphere, dude.
Or you didn't properly communicate your values before you guys got married.
And across their practices, dude, experts are also seeing men wanting relationships with more traditional gender roles.
Dude, there's a reason it's traditional. There's a reason it's worked out. I watched this thing recently, dude, and I genuinely felt bad. It was just some girl, like, explaining how her college boyfriend, they both graduated, and he's like, hey, I want to progress. I want to I want to stay at home wife and stuff. And like, I would really like it. And she got super offended because she's like, I worked really hard for my degree. Like, I want to do my career and blah, blah, blah. And they end up breaking up. And like years later, this is what was sad about it. Years later, she's crying on camera. She's being like, I changed my mind. I want that. I don't want to do this working thing anymore. I don't want this career. Like, this isn't satiation. And I've had, dude, I know girls that have expressed the same thing. They're like, I thought I would get satiation in my career. I don't actually want that. And it's like, there's a reason that there's gender roles, dude. Things fulfill guys differently than fulfill girls. And that's okay. That's okay. That's a good thing. That's why we're supposed to go together. It makes me sad, dude.
You know what, dude? I think we just entered the Manosphere. I think we are now, dude.
Bro,
the Man Scouts are part of the Manosphere. Put the article out, okay? So and so was influenced by the Man Scouts podcast. Daddy Dalt saying traditional gender roles worked, and now they're probably getting married to a traditional gal and having a great life.
Bro, that's the thing is, I'm like, I don't see this guy complaining at all. This surgeon, he's gonna have no problem finding a girl that shares the values that he wants.
Oh yeah,
he'll be fine.
Yeah.
I hope the girl's happy. I genuinely just want. I hope she's happy.
Me too.
I hope she's doing okay. Because I worry that at some point she's gonna look back and be like, oh no.
It's very important that you understand and figure out for yourself what brings meaning. I've been reading this marvelous book. I want to recommend it to everyone out there. The Meaning of Your Life, Arthur C. Brooks. Also the author of The Happiness Files. Just a killer sociologist. Apparently I had a hack of a lung. But yeah, it's fantastic. And he makes some compelling points in there about how you have to like really drill down for meaning, and the drilling down for meaning doesn't happen unless you stop distracting yourself with fun things, aka social media and, you know, all the dopaminergic stimuli in our modern age. So
yeah,
then the meaning questions start to happen. They start to occur.
Since we're on the topic of sociology,
and
psychology,
hell yeah.
For all the guys and the girls, everybody that's listening to this right now, We just want to
Huh?
say, if you need something, say something.
Yeah.
Okay?
Reach out to your homies. Reach out to us.
Reach out to us. Leave a comment. Like, message us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Message us. If you need help and you're a dude or a girl, doesn't matter, a mixed crotch bad boy, let us know. Let somebody know. Okay? And get, and then make that transition to find out what makes you happy and make the changes appropriately so that you are happy. And don't wait to do that. Do it now.
You can do it.
And you can do it. It's very
Dalton
easy.
and I
Possible, I should say.
Daddy Dalton and I, we've gone through some big sads. We've had some big sads. Some big sads that have felt, at times, unbearable. But now, look at us. Still not happy with our bodies.
Except for anything physical. And I'm getting a skinny face.
Here's the thing. I will say this in a sassafras way, okay?
Yeah.
I'm grateful for body dysmorphia, dude. I'm actually rising above it. Like, I am getting better. But I'm, as in terms of, like, the cards you dealt, body dysmorphia, not a bad way to start.
Not a terrible one.
Kind of got me over there. Got me over the finish line, let's say, of hotness.
My body dysmorphia is melting away with the fat on my body, I will say.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm getting happier and happier as the days go on.
That's what I like to hear, dude. That's what I like to hear.
So
I love that for you.
But for real, if anybody needs it, you let us know.
You let us know.
Or let somebody know.
Yeah. Don't suffer alone. Okay? And
because your
we
daddies
suffer
love
more
you.
in imagination than in reality. So if you're alone in your imagination, talk to someone, which is a reality space. It's very grounding to talk about your feelings. That's
true. Even though talking about feelings is a little gay.
Even though it is a little gay. But aren't we all just a little gay?
We're just kidding, guys. It's not gay. It's fine. You need it. You need to talk about it. Get it out there. Talk to somebody. And we love you. Your daddies love you.
You know what's really gay?
What? Your daddies love you? That
depression.
sentence? Yeah, depression's gay, dude. So if you want to,
so gay.
If you want to be gay, don't talk to somebody.
That's like not to be derogatory towards gays, because that's
not what we're saying.
A lot of gays seem really happy.
They actually do.
My hot brother and his boyfriend, just strutting their stuff, dude.
Just happy as clams, dude. Just making fun of the they live in the manosphere, dude.
Just intentionally attracting chicks only to turn and kiss each other in front of them.
They love just like watching the pain on young women, which is again very
that's
manosphere.
Called Schadenfreude. That's very manosphere, yeah.
Yeah. Are gays the real manospheres?
Oh yeah. The real manosphere, the gay sphere.
Because at the end of the day, dude, if you think about it,
the manosphere of gays, I'm gonna have to come up with something more clever.
If you think about it, dude, straight guys still want their girls to be happy.
You know what? This is what I want to call it, but I can't say this out loud. I'm gonna text this to you right now.
Okay. I really wish you would say it out loud, but
I can't. I definitely can't say that out loud.
I'll be the judge. You definitely can't say that.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Anyways, it's the sphere. No, we love you big time. And, we're silly billies, but we want to also be mental health advocates.
We care about people's mental health. I think it's safe to say, both Colin and I have struggled with mental health in the past.
Yeah.
And we've got over it. So if you're struggling, get help.
It gets
better. It does get better. It always gets better.
And not just because they will eventually have another season of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Wait, that also can't helps. Come quick enough.
That's what she said. All right, do you have anything left to say to the kids?
Just that, again, we love you. Love you a long time, kiddos.
Love you so much. Bye-bye.